Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. How I develop a concert. Tomorrow I will be playing a piano concert. Whatever you're preparing for, a talk, a party, a performance, whatever, you might find it helpful to know how I've developed and prepared for tomorrow's concert. I don't read music, always by ear, so I play everything differently each time. So to improve the version I'll end up playing at the concert, I first perform it live before a friend. That adds energy, helps me concentrate and feel like I will be feeling at the concert. I get a little feedback and I make adjustments. Then I record it on YouTube. I have a link to it if you Google my upcoming concert and my name Nemco, you'll find it. And I listen back to hear what I liked and didn't. Because I play by ear, I can make even significant changes. Well, here is the program, which I've adapted for the older audience that's going to be there. Um, and incorporating the season. I'm calling it Sultry Summer. I like overtures. For example, you might listen to and watch my favorite from Gypsy. Google Gypsy Overture, you'll find it. But I like to innovate, so I'm going to open with what I'm calling a summer mega medley. Sunny Days from Sesame Street, played like a child with one finger, making people wonder if I can actually play, and then into a rousing synth version of Here Comes the Sun. I continue the medley with songs that many in my audience grew up with. Sealed with a Kiss, Good Vibrations, Summer Wind, A Summer Place, Yellow Polka Dot Bikini, Summer Samba, June is Bustin' Out All Over, You Are My Sunshine, and then coming full circle, an extra rousing version of Here Comes the Sun with a big bravura ending. I'll then talk about being a little nervous, kind of like when Barbra Streisand gave her first live summer concert in Central Park, and her opening lyric is, I don't know why I'm frightened. Staying with the medley theme, liking show tunes and choosing shows that my older audience knows, Sound of Music medley, Les Miserables medley, and the Fantastics medley. And to modernize a bit, I'll play a two-song medley from the feminist anthems Defying Gravity from Wicked and Let It Go from Frozen. To break the frenetic pace, I will do a slow two-song medley, Summertime, but then an edgy Summer Blues. Then a few audience favorites, Over the Rainbow, Barry Manilow's I Write the Songs, and what I'm most often asked to reprise, my not-standard rendition of MacArthur Park. I then explain that my mother used to, in her house dress, clean while singing her favorite song, Autumn Leaves. I then play it. I then speak of the increased loneliness many people feel, especially as they get older. Then from the play Carousel, what's often sung at churches, you always have God by your side, I play You'll Never Walk Alone. Finally, I pretend to be shaken and after a beat say, I don't believe it. I think Scott Joplin is trying to communicate with me. You know, the famous black ragtime pianist? Maybe it's just being after Juneteenth has something to do with it. I don't know. I struggle to hear and understand what he's saying, and then I say, I think he wants to channel through me and have me play his iconic song Maple Leaf Rag. But then I talk to him and say, but I don't know it. And he says, don't worry, my son. Channel me through you. Start slowly, and just maybe you'll speed up. I then play it very slowly and simply and gradually increase until I conclude at remarkable speed. So, the meta lessons are 1. Think hard about what will please your audience. 2. Dovetail with that with what you do best. 3. Practice with stakes, for example, in front of a friend or record on YouTube. 4. Insert elements of surprise, in this case starting by playing Sesame Street with one finger and then erupting, talk of my mother in her house dress, and channeling Scott Joplin. Okay, is there anything here you want to incorporate into your next event? In any event, that's how I develop a concert. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is Starving Artists, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.